In this video, I'm going to show you how to take care of every single piece of your ski gear when you're ready to put it away for the off season. Hey everyone, welcome back. My name's Hawk, and if you're new here, I make all kinds of outdoor videos, sometimes doing some gear stuff, and that's what I have today. So you can see I have all of my ski gear here, and I'm ready to put it away for the off season. So I'm going to show you what I do to prepare my stuff. So as we transition to the summer months here in Utah, I'm done skiing for the season now. It's been an incredible season. We've had record-breaking snowfall at all the resorts around here. As much as I'm excited for camping, I'm very sad to see skiing go, but with the ski season ending, we got to take care of our gear so it's ready for us next season. Now I'm going to start with the biggest piece of gear, the skis. What you want to do with your skis first off is to polish the edges, get rid of any rust spots. I haven't had a chance to do this yet. I haven't gotten myself a Gummy Stone. It's kind of similar to sandpaper, but then you're going to take it along these edges, get rid of all those rust spots. Then you'll put what's called storage wax on your skis so they can stay hydrated throughout the whole duration that they're sitting in storage. Now storage wax is a lot thicker than your standard wax that you use when you're actually out skiing during the season. This one I had put on by a local shop for me. I'm not very good at waxing, so I just wanted to let them do it. It was about $15, not too bad, and will go a long way towards protecting this expensive piece of gear, so well worth it in my opinion. Secondly, your bindings. I'm not going to do anything with my bindings. I'm going to keep them released, obviously, but some people say you can loosen your dins and that'll help preserve the springs for longer. I don't want to mess these up. I'm not as good as adjusting my skis and the bindings, so I'm going to leave them as is, but maybe worth considering if you know how to adjust your own skis. But as always, if you don't know what you're doing, please don't mess with your dins because those could cause injuries in the future if you screw up your bindings. You can take it to a professional if you're really worried about it and ask their opinion. And that's about all I do to prepare my skis for storing them in the winter. Now when I'm actually putting them away, I'm going to leave them apart like this, or I'm going to put them together with a little bit of gap. I want the camber to be able to relax. I don't want them pressed together. I actually have a few straps that I'm going to use to put them together, and it's got a little piece of foam that'll put a gap between the two skis so they're not right up against each other. And there you have it. That's about it for the skis. Straps on, ready to be put away. Alright, next you got your ski boots. Now ski boots are a lot easier. You just want to wipe these off, get all the dirt and grime off of them. And then, if you really need to, let them sit out for a few days, dry out. You can even take the liners out if you want to. Hey, decided to voice over this part really quick because a motorcycle drove by that was really loud and I didn't want to annoy all of you. But essentially I'm explaining that you want to buckle your boots. I buckle them to about the second to last hole. It'll help them retain their shape and not get deformed while they're sitting over the winter. And then same thing with the strap. You want to tighten the strap as well. That'll help it retain its form so you're ready to go next year. Alright, let's talk outerwear. So I got my jacket and my pants here. These are already washed, already taken care of, ready to be stored. So make sure to read the directions and the tags on how you should be washing these. Usually it's a lighter cycle than normal clothes, and I actually hung these out to air dry since it was just better for them overall. I didn't want to ruin any of the Gore-Tex waterproofing or the down materials on the inside of my jacket. Lastly, it's a good idea to check all the pockets to make sure you don't have any leftover money or anything in these when you store them over the season. Alright, I got my helmet here. Now this one is a little trickier. It's not as easy just to wash this. So I actually took this to the bathtub and used a mix of laundry detergent and water, kind of clean it out and get it smelling a lot nicer. Once I was finished with that, I just hung it outside again to dry, and now it's ready to be stored away for the season too. And that's most of the main stuff. We got a couple little things left. Similar to the helmet, I have all of my pairs of gloves here and my face masks. Again, just washed and dried all of these, following instructions for the gloves to make sure I don't wreck them. Then we have my ski boot backpack. I really cleaned this out because there's a lot of dirt in here from shoving my boots in here after walking around in parking lots. So again, I took water and laundry detergent in the bathtub, was scrubbing this clean, and then hung it to dry outside. Last but not least, we got my goggles. After my last ski run, I made sure to let these dry completely, and then basically I put them in their case and they're all set to be stored for the winter. Now that your stuff is all prepped and ready to be stored, you want to make sure you're putting it in a good place. In the terms of ski boots and gloves and hats and all that stuff, that doesn't matter so much. I usually just put that into my ski backpack and it goes in the basement. Now skis are a little more temperamental where you store them. You don't want to put them somewhere super hot or somewhere that's going to be super wet that could make them rust or do other things that'll damage your skis. You want to put them somewhere where the temperature will be controlled throughout the off season. Now that could be a basement, though it can get a little humid in basements. Usually I keep mine by the back door here. It's a pretty good spot for them. We have all of our skis there, so it works out really nicely. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video on how to put your ski stuff away for the off season. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments, and thanks as always for watching. I'll see you guys next time.